Now, Freddie will tell you, as once a taxi driver, will tell you that there's no one who understands their job description than a Joe Beck taxi driver. Like, we don't do anything aside from the task we're assigned. So if you've got your heavy bags, that's not on me. The same applies to the program director. Mine is not to speak. Mine is just to announce the speakers on the program, and that's that. So please don't have expectations of jokes, of serious metaphors, and these profound quotes. That's not me. Mine, I call out names, and we move on with our lives. Now, colleagues, of course, the first item that is tabled is the opening and welcome. Now, this task I have been assigned by the campus principal, Dr. Madiope. Now, she said that because I'm a member of the executive committee of the South Campus, then I can speak on behalf of the South Campus. She conveyed a message that, one, you are pioneers. You must understand this moment that you're in now, that this is a historic moment, that this has never been done before on the South Campus. But she also wanted to relay a message that the South Campus is a terrain of pioneers, is a terrain of initiatives. So you are just at the right place at the right time. And this event, after all that we have been through throughout the year, I believe this is one of the last, if not the last, sort of a meet kind of event that we'll have. Of course, we have a very small crowd, colleagues, less than 30 in the venue. However, this is the last that we'll probably have on the South Campus. And she wants to convey her appreciation, particularly to the students, because, of course, you came into an institution of higher learning at a very unique time. However, here we are. And that in itself is something to be proud of. So with that being said, colleagues, she expressed that all three campuses of the University of the Free State. Welcome, colleagues. Yeah, sure. Now back to my other role. Colleagues, we're going to move. There's a saying that I often say in meetings that I want to be short and bonda, short and precise. So right now we're going to move to the purpose of the college launch. I didn't go too further into it because there's a person assigned, very profound lady, an AD in our midst, who's going to properly explain to us why we are gathered here today. Thank you very much, colleagues.
But I'm so short. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to also students and the community that are joining us virtually. It is indeed a great moment, a special one for South Campus. Sense of belonging is very important for the university. And sense of community is even more important for student affairs. That is why the university found it or saw it as a need for them to build a space such as this for our South Campus students. This is a space that will create and maintain that sense of belonging, that sense of community where students that are staying off campus, that are not part of our residences on campus, they can come to the campus and know that there's a space where they can also call it a home. And that is why we are opening Commuter College. This is a space that is really designed to bring our off-campus students closer to our programs. Our programs, meaning our student development programs, where our off-campus student can celebrate and also feel the part of student life. And then they also be able to engage in any programs that we offer, being mentorship program, being leadership program, they will confidently and feel proud to be part of those programs. And we are also very proud that this is really a world-class venue for our students, and I know next year we will have a community here. We will have leadership structure that will be able to ensure that we maintain this space so that we also keep it for the student that will also come every year and they need to feel that they belong. So that will take place after this launch. It's going to be very exciting. So those who are joining virtually, you will receive invitations to register and also assigned to be part of this community. In short, I would like to say this is really proud moment for us as Student Affairs and as Residence Life and student communities and Housing and Residence Affairs in opening this special venue for our student to create and maintain a sense of belonging. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. No, thank you very much. I'll speak. Colleagues, another round of applause. I'm often guilty of forgetting to observe protocol. You see, when you work with the SRC, I was quickly reminded there that often it's the program director who does the protocol. So with that being said, colleagues, I want to acknowledge that in our midst, we've got the Senior Director of Housing and Residence, Mr. Quinty Kutan. We've got our, we welcome you, sir. We've got our Director of Student Life, Dr. Viepiaval. We've got colleagues from Housing and Residence. I will not announce all of you. We've got colleagues from the Gender Office as well, representing us. And of course, our Student Representative Council, who helped organize this event, colleagues. Your efforts are very much appreciated. With that being said, Mr. Kutan, our Senior Director, please, the stage is yours, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Feels so strange standing behind the mic. I was sitting there, and then I was starting to think about our planning when we started conversations around South Campus and students on campus, becoming a residential campus, and then I don't know whether you can recall the conversations with Prof. Morgan, I think, and then the changes that this campus will undergo because of becoming a residential campus. Oh yes, and colleagues, I'm speaking also on behalf of Mr. Themba Slaso, who is the Executive Director of Student Affairs, and he asked me to convey also his words of congratulations, congratulatory notes. So if you hear those sounds coming through in my voice, know that it's coming from him as well. So when we planned the move to a residential campus, and when, you know, money, hey, andina mali, chana, money is tight. And when we planned initially Lachai, we thought, let's first just plan Lachai. And when it came to Liberty, the opportunity was there to create the space. But ever since the place was dormant, and I'm so glad, and congratulations, Mama, to you and to the SRC and to Lerato for taking this process forward. Because there was that I want to come to. But maybe I must just, I've read this in an article that I want to share with you, because that to me sums up what it is this space is about. Curriculum for Excellence has 4 key purposes. The first one is successful students, successful learners. Number 2, contributors. Now, if you think about this space, that is what you need to think. This is not a club or socializing space. Yes, it is. Because here we want you to grow. This is assisting the students to further grow into their roles as citizens of this country. When you leave here one day after you have graduated, we want to deliver to the world outside a fully rounded individual, a fully rounded student a fully rounded person that has all the prerequisites to be successful. If we do those kind of things, then buildings like this, Moema, plays a very, very important role. And again, this is the first for South Campus, but in the way that it's planned, I was sitting there checking, Pulani, hey, there's a nice place here, there's the RC room at the back, they've got all the facilities. Don't bring Bloemfontein this way because they might start pressurizing us into doing the same thing. But the big thing is, colleagues, it's also an opportune time for us to open this. Let me tell you why. One, because of the advent of COVID, it provided us with, believe it or not, with some opportunities. To open this now will mean for 2022, just imagine this space, the vibe new students. You just give it to students for 1 year and then it's there, it's a tradition. Now, just imagine this space next year and the major role it will play in the development of the then students coming in, and how we can assist, especially our off-campus vulnerable students, with a facility like this where they can come and feel safe and be able to engage one another outside of class. Because one of the major points about development is not inside of a lecture kind of role for us on South Campus. The last thing that I want to say, that I want to conclude before I'm being kicked off by the MC, is this. Architecture and design in Scotland, they usually got a seminar, and this was part of what they said. Cleverly considered interior settings can accommodate many different functions across the day. Boundaries between what is a social space and what is a learning space, between what is a library and what is a community cafe, can blend and blur, offering a great deal of flexibility in use across the day for many activities and uses. If you want me today to define this space, I've just did that. For me, that is what this space is about. Congratulations to South Campus. And I sincerely hope that this will further help our students, especially the off-campus ones, to grow, to become real COFCs, to be successful as individuals, but also as part of the bigger community of the University of the Free State. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my director. There you have it, colleagues. Now you know. Now you know that this is a space that is meant to be social but enhance and also complement the academic program. And I must applaud Auspi and Dr. Val. Your timing, I agree with you, Mr. Kutan. The timing was perfect for this initiative because I fear you would have you would have stolen the space from us. The way the way fulfill it or betray it. With that being said, when we do SRC inductions, Auspi, we always tell our SRCs that you must make sure that you develop SRC has done this year for the South Campus. With that being said, colleagues, A warm round of applause for our SRC representative, Ms. Adelia Chauke.
Thank you, Mr. Muyama. I think it's fine. Thank you, Mr. Muyama. Good evening. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Adelia Chauke, the SRC for Policy and Transformation at the South Campus. So from the office of the SRC, we recognize that the commuters has been neglected in the past, and we would like to assure them that their safety and well-being is now being prioritized. Along with the commuter college structure, we will ensure that the commuter representative students can partake in student life programs. These programs includes your sports, your culture, and social activities. The commuter college will also support students in terms of academic support and provide them with residence life programs, and the functionality of this college has not been perfected as in yet. So
This end of things, because I'm looking at the food packs behind there and I'm thinking I didn't have my breakfast. Because we are here now, in your backyard here. We're not quite sure at this part. I haven't opened many venues. We see, oh, Miss P. Or they do the honors. So colleagues, with a warm round of applause, I'm going to ask that we assist our colleagues to officially cut the ribbon and open the venue. And of course, I must state, colleagues, that there will be a naming process. Of course, it's a student-centered process. So we open the venue. The students, particularly the generation of 2022, the inheritance of this process, will have the opportunity to name the venue as they see fit. So with that being said, colleagues, when you are ready, are we ready? Or should I start singing and dancing? I know we didn't include any entertainment items. Well, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, the venue is now officially open. We need to give it a more warm round of applause, ladies and gents. No, thank you very much, colleagues. Should we open it, or is it locked, perhaps? Oh, we can't explore yet. For the cameras, colleagues, we will explore, but it's okay. You will not be part of the exploration part of things. With that being said, colleagues, now, the speakers, we have all come to the fore. We've said our piece. The program, like I stated, did begin in the Office of Student Life, like all colleges. And it's only appropriate that we give Dr. Val, the head of Student Life, to give the closing remark. Did we change it? Yes. Oh, okay. The head of Student Life to give the closing remarks, and then bon appetit, my favorite part.
Thank you. Thank you, Maema. I was not expecting this because Larato's name was on the program. But for us at the University of the Free State, a small correction, Maema. It's really a privilege to share this. So congratulations and all of the best.
And of course, I see we kept to the time, so I did not have to practice my disciplinary skills. With that being said, there are refreshments at the back, and please do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.